You guys have apparel?
We're working on it. It's coming. It is coming. Yes, sir. We back up in here again. I hope y'all here with us. It's your boy Khaled Park, Sean. Hit with a little paint where it ain't a little seasoning with some reasoning. We got the ladies in the house tonight. Told y'all we had some special guests. We want to talk about Women's History Month. Tell the people who you is.
Hello, I'm Donna Kidd.
And Shannon Christopher.
I forgot my mask, so I can't pass you a note to say whatever I want to say. So let's just start the show.
I don't know. I kind of missed that one. But okay. That's what we're going to do. I'm sorry. I'm doing something here. Yeah, so how y'all doing today? Weather kind of dropped down a little bit, Chip.
It's cold in the mouth.
Super cold.
Weather dropped down a little bit down today.
Put the extra lotion on today.
That's when you're supposed to mix the Vaseline in the lotion.
Oh, I got the oils.
Oh, the oils, okay.
We don't use Vaseline.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all don't use Vaseline?
Nah, that's
It's a man
bad thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know a lot of ladies do, man. What you talking about?
I don't know.
You don't use Vaseline.
More oil.
Well, we work outside, so you gotta take precautions for your skin. Anyway, what's happening, y'all?
What's up?
It's good.
Yeah, it's another day at the office. Gonna make this thing move a little bit. We want to shake it up. But first off, let's give the people a little bit of information about who y'all are. You been here before.
I have.
You've been here before.
For real? Oh, yeah.
So take the lead. Let's see.
Damn.
Let's see. You go first.
So long ago.
So last January, I came onto the show as a guest, and we talked about financial literacy, the importance of credit, all of those good things. I am back, still encouraging everyone to be financially literate.
You weak. you so weak.
She's new. I'm gonna give her.
Go, my bad, Shannon. Go ahead.
Stall her out. We didn't get rules here.
You said
We didn't get rules.
you weak.
Anyway, I'm here representing the ladies today.
And I am Donna. This is my first time here. Thank you guys for having me. And I'm also representing the ladies today. So, you know, we 50-50 here today. And let's see how this thing...
Tell us what you do, though.
Oh, what I do? I am a life coach. I specialize in dating and relationships. So I help you prepare for love. I am not a matchmaker. A lot of people just jump into the matchmaking situation and they are not ready. You're not ready. You have to make sure you have yourself together before you even think about partnering with somebody else. So I help you with that. When you finish with me, then I hand you off to actual matchmaker, but I help you get yourself together before you think about even
It's gonna be interesting.
getting yourself together with somebody else.
Pull my
Can't be
microphone.
broken.
Yeah.
Trying to get with somebody who fixed.
And we are representing the Bay Area here.
Yay!
So wait a minute. All right, let me. So you say you get people together before they
I help
get
you.
handed off to somebody else to find them somebody. Mm-hmm. Damn, people don't even just do it like they used to no more.
They shouldn't.
No.
They shouldn't.
That system was all wrong.
What?
Can't just walk up to nobody and say what you need to say.
No.
Donna, you want to turn your
Why not?
turn it to where it flip
the
it
mic up.
that your headphones.
So what is it? What is
Flipped
it?
inside out.
What is it? A scorecard or something? We got to pause for our station identification.
Get it together. Get it together.
There you
There
go.
we go.
Oh, don't that sound better?
You know, earlier I was like, you know what? I'm only
They cheap as hell. I can't hear shit on this matter.
I'm like,
This live too, so everybody seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
this is
all
what
right.
happens when it's your first time and you have to figure out things on your own.
Okay. I like how you got up on the mic though. You know what I mean? I like that.
But thank
But
you.
yeah, but yeah.
Because you could have not said nothing at all ever.
So,
I appreciate that.
My
Thank
bad.
you.
Don't worry.
So you matching people, you getting them together. How are you getting them together?
Well, I pretty much help them figure out where things went south in the past. So I'll use myself for an example.
Okay.
Before I was married, I was just like, you know what? I'm cute. I got a degree. I got money, get credit, all that. Why nobody want me? But there were some things about myself I had to work on first. So sometimes when you go through certain processes, you realize that you need a little bit more self-work going on. And that's where I come in. We look at different aspects of your life, and then we figure out what you can work on. And when you are at a certain space in your life, love will come. And stay.
Y'all hear that?
That's the key.
Yeah.
To come and stay.
Come and stay. You know, we all...
Love comes and goes.
Love comes and goes.
What percentage of women are your clients versus men?
80% women.
I just asked the questions. I just asked the questions. I'm sorry.
So basically,
It's the leading questions for me.
And most of the men I get are the men, according to them, they're overlooked. They're in the friend zone. They don't understand what's going on. They're the good guys. And I say, you know, I'm just saying, that's what I just go off of what people tell me. I only can help you from what you tell me. So
it's a bunch of people that just don't want to get out here.
And take the fight.
Yeah.
but
Which I ain't knocking. You know, if that's what y'all feel, y'all need a coach to, you know, find y'all somebody. I get it.
a lot of people don't have confidence. Don't take for granted the fact that you have confidence and social skills.
That's
Because
real.
everybody don't have it.
That's real. I heard a rumor about that.
Not a
I
rumor.
did. I mean, shit.
But
I ain't-
it's true. So I work with most of the guys who I work with.
What are these guys' condition? Like they health condition?
Physically, they're
Yeah.
healthy. Yeah.
Healthy as in, you know, they still living or?
They still living. They holding on.
I mean, I'm just saying because this sound like what these ladies look like.
Oh, man.
Are they all types?
They are all types in a couple of different races.
Shout
I mean, I
out,
don't need, you know, other people. I don't.
shout out Brian and Ebony. Appreciate y'all coming in.
Hey B, well you married? Never mind. Never mind.
Hey, we gonna get him on the show.
But
man.
if you
It's
get
gonna be
divorced, I
great.
got a coach for you because I know you got some shit you need to work out, bro. And I'll come sit with you.
We all got some shit though.
all
Shout
do.
out. I mean, I know I got gang shit, but you know.
Yeah, it's not perfection. Nobody will ever get.
I mean, it
perfection,
sound
but-
like it's a scorecard with this though. You know, like somebody come and you be like, nah, that ain't, and they keep talking and you write something else down.
Well, my background is in therapy.
I knew it. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Yo, you done found a hustle. I ain't mad at you. Go ahead.
Yeah, my background is in therapy. I used to do like work in private practice and all that good stuff. But
Okay.
my passion, like when I was single, I was a serial dater. You know,
Okay.
I was single for a very long time. I was one of them women who gave up. Love ain't for me.
Right.
And then when I found love,
Right.
I was like, okay,
That's all right.
I want to share this. I want to help other people
Okay.
get here. So I've helped some.
Love,
But
love
you have
sent
to do
work.
the self work. You have to do it.
Yeah.
I can't do it for you. If you're
Yeah,
really
that's
ready,
real.
you'll do the self work.
Why you looking at me, Shannon? Like I mean, damn, you know. I ain't,
Dang, are you
no.
ready for your self-work?
I mean, I just want to, you know,
self work.
what's the age of these people?
25 and
A 25-year-old come to you for help?
Dang, they want to start early.
more
I
women.
wasn't
suckers.
I see more younger
gonna say.
women and older men.
I wasn't trying to look for no relationship at 25.
But when you realize, look at the dating pool. It's pissy.
If
Like
to,
right
to
now.
who? It's for women. For
For a
women.
lot of
For women here it is. For women in Atlanta it is. Yeah, I
Our
say
California.
that.
demographic. We're from.
And California.
Yeah, but
it's
you know,
probably worse for y'all.
but y'all dated, you know, anything and everything out there, right? That's y'all thing, like interracial and all that. Y'all don't really mix like y'all mix everything, right? All the men I know
It's
from
a little bit
California,
more multi-
yeah, all the men I know from
cultural.
California, they last thing they want is a sister.
That's the men.
I'm just saying. I'm saying. That's what I'm asking. Like
That's the men.
Y'all-
a lot
y'all,
of the women,
you know,
we
y'all look for, you know.
our a lot of I'm saying my clients' first choices are not necessarily like, oh, I want to go get someone out of my race. It's just they've been having struggles with men with black men.
Do they look at? And I'm just asking. Do they ever look at the type of black men they dated, or if they are the same?
Exactly.
So I mean, like, can I get?
Most of them are.
I need to get on with you so I can get some of that money. It seems like I got some of these answers over here. You know, no, I'm just on some real. Like in Atlanta, I can see how women struggle because it's so many of y'all for us to choose from, and so the tolerance, the effort to actually, you know, get one and stay with her for the, you know, to be faithful to her. It's hard.
There's two sides to that coin, though.
Yeah, but for women, it's y'all get the trash. Like a lot of y'all get approached by dudes who, I mean, they
ain't about nothing.
I mean, I ain't gonna say that. They just nobody's looking for a relationship down here. A lot of people, because it's so much for a man. Like this, you could literally come down here and like, yo, this week, that week, yo, it's crazy.
I believe it.
But for women, it's, you know, sure, it's kind of, I don't want to say thin pickings, but
It's
you know,
pretty slim.
you fight with the down low shit, and then, you know, the brothers that just, you know, they still trying to be a rapper. Shout out to the homies that's, you know, still trying to get in the game. You know what I'm saying?
The ones stay with their baby mama.
I mean, just it's a lot. I hear
Or
a
they
lot.
Stay with their wives.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah. I
And
mean, you
date
know,
other
got a
people.
girlfriend, wife on the side. You know,
Stay
I
with their
mean,
mama.
Yeah.
I mean, I hear a lot of stories, but I always ask the women who tell these stories, like, well, what is your type of man? And then that comes with a whole different, okay.
Can I ask you, do you think a lot of the women that come in there, are their expectations a little too high for what they looking for?
What's high expectation before she answer that? What is that?
If I come in the door and I'm on MARTA,
Why you always got to go with the automobile, bro? Why is it always an automobile with you? Matter of fact, last time you
I
was
like
here, we had
driving.
this
I
issue.
like to drive.
It's about a
God damn! Now I remember. Last time you was here was about an automobile.
If I'm on MARTA and I want to talk to somebody, I'll say, she got to have 2 cars in the house. Do you get that a lot with, because I get a lot of women, he's got to be this tall, he's got to make this amount of money, you know, all that stuff. So do you see that?
That's what I mostly see. They have that list. They stick to the list to the T, and that's something that we work on together. You have to determine what is your essentials,
So-
what will make you happy. Because a lot of times they've dated what they've asked for,
Right.
and then it
And it
still
don't
didn't
work
work
out.
out.
I got a
Right.
question. Like, do
Don't
you,
worry.
when they come with this list, do you be like, hold on, baby? Yeah, let's take that off. That
have
ain't.
you looked at yourself?
Yeah, you ain't like. I'm just asking.
They don't even meet they don't even match the list.
So you like a lady Kevin Samuels in a way.
I'm their friend. Who tells me the
No,
truth.
He is
she's
too.
not. She is not.
I mean, I'm pretty
I
sure.
don't know who Kevin Samuel is.
What?
Who is that?
Damn.
Oh, okay.
Break it down.
You do. You've seen him online. The guy
Oh,
who
that
gives,
black guy who's cheating on his wife?
No, the one who
Oh.
gives very, very harsh criticism, and mostly to women.
They call him. Make sure you say that. That call him.
I don't know.
Yeah, they call
well, they
in.
call
Yeah, you have to
Yeah,
call
they
in this show. Yeah,
they call
to get
him.
abused.
No,
Some-
I'm not. I have to gauge my client.
Okay.
Everybody, you can't work with each client the same way.
Right.
So I meet them where they are. But if they would like to hear,
We're gonna send somebody to you. And
But
who-
you do
who-
give them realistic
absolutely.
advice.
like I mean,
Absolutely.
but who to say what they want ain't realistic? Like that's just what they want.
That's what they want. I don't tell them that's not what you want.
What you say?
That might not be the best.
I will.
what
I
you
will
say?
say. I will break it down. Like if someone say, "Okay, well, he has to be 6'5". That was me. I
Right.
used to wouldn't date nobody under 6'5".
Right.
If he was 6'3", he had to be amazing.
Right.
Right. So I say, okay, will this make you happy? If he was 6'3" instead of 6'5",
Right.
but he had everything else,
Right.
and they usually be looking at me like that, and they say, "Okay, well, I'll try it," or they say no, and we keep it pushing. And when they start getting on them dates,
So you hear this?
It was only 3 inches though. Like, what about the 5'9" brothers?
This nigga hit through
We
himself,
outta
here, motherfucker. I can't believe you just did that shit. But anyway,
because they have
I mean,
to be
just
in the mindset of being ready. I can't
so
force
my
anybody to
thing
be
is
ready.
my thing. I ask people. I guess I'm just gonna ask. I'm asking
Yeah.
people. What do you want? Like, do you want happiness or features? It's
That's
like
where
buying.
we start.
It's like buying a car. You sure I can't get in on this money? Cause I got these answers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Yeah. Do you want longevity? Do you want
Yeah,
romance?
like-
Do you want? That's one of the first questions
And,
I ask.
and men go through shit
What do you
too
look
because
for?
you know I'm not into wrestling, so you know weight matters to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not in. You know, I'm a short dude. You know, and I date a tall woman, but
You work out too.
I mean, but that ain't got nothing to do with no. You know, if she outweigh me by like, I'm be honest, dog. She outweigh me by like 40 pounds. I'm good. But I'm gonna try to help her though. Like, yo, let's get you down. You know what I'm saying? For health reasons.
But that probably come into
fuck with you.
attraction, right? You have to be attracted to who you with.
Yeah, that's
Physically
true.
attracted.
I mean, but I done seen some
Right.
big girls be like, yo, I'd knock her down.
Yeah,
know
like
what
you
I'm
might
saying?
see somebody who
You
40
ain't
pounds
saying I'm
over,
trying
but
to
they.
wife her up.
You did. You peeped that though. You peeped that. I like that key
That's
word.
real.
You hear that key
I'm
word?
not trying to wife her up.
Yeah.
But I knock her down.
I mean, but it's said about me. It's said about
Plenty
you.
of times,
Yeah,
right.
like
Get that.
that's just human nature of the shit.
Right. Right.
But each person have to determine whether they're non-negotiables and what are. To you, weight may be important, so I'm not going to say we're going to take that off.
I mean, I'm gonna say health. I don't want to say weight because you know you can be healthy and big at the same time.
Yeah.
So I don't want to put it like that.
I think you mean weight.
I mean, you know, whatever you want to say. I'm not your client, so,
Right. I feel like I'm at a session.
right? You know what I'm saying? I'm not your client.
People can be healthy, right, and not show any signs of being unhealthy. And,
That's real. I mean,
you know,
I'm talking like
so
physically healthy, not. I mean, mentally we all fucked, but
yeah, y'all got our
it
issues
is
for
what
sure.
it is. Shannon, what do you think? You haven't said anything. You ain't got nothing.
There's a lid for every pot.
Oh, here she go with that old shit. All right. So basically, it's a lid for every pot, everybody.
Oh
You know?
man.
And don't be a nickel out here looking for a dime.
Yes.
But what is a dime?
Let me write that down.
We got it's right there. We got
Like, but everybody dime is different though. You know, you see
Well, you
some.
can't. The analogy says that don't look for things that exceed what you are willing to provide or are in existence.
I mean, but see you said that, and now that brings me back to this question because I always see this little, what they call them, memes or whatever. What the
Memes,
fuck?
yeah.
And they be like, a man will date a broke woman, but
That's actually on the
a woman won't date a broke
Oh
man.
man.
Explain.
I cannot.
Oh shit! Come on,
That was something we finna talk
come on,
about
Dr.
this.
Phil.
Right, we finna talk about this.
I've dated a broke man before.
I've dated
I've
several.
held him down. I've
Did
done all
y'all
those
know
things.
coming in
Yeah, that he ain't had no money.
that he had no money?
Yeah.
I didn't.
So
He
you was
played a good
bamboozled.
role.
You was bamboozled.
I was bamboozled. I was
I was
hoodwinked.
younger.
Had you known, would you went ahead with the process the way you did?
With that particular person, no, but I don't have such a stringent expectation on I'm not going to say finances, but because it's
sure?
financial wellness, not finances, because it's a bigger picture. Financial wellness, you can make a minimum amount of money and be a
Right.
good steward of those finances.
Right.
You can also make a lot of money
Right.
and
Stupid
be tricking
with
it
you.
off.
Taco,
So
Taco Bell and still manage. You win.
I mean,
She said that on the show. I just want
That's
to see if she's going to
leadership.
double down on it. I just try to put it to the test.
You got
I
a
just wanna
good
see,
memory,
yeah.
dog.
And I done see it.
Those
Yeah,
are
yeah.
transferable skills.
know what I'm
they're
saying?
transferable skills.
Okay.
Is a man wrong for not feeling that same way?
Everyone is.
If he be like, nah, man, I'm about to take care of that one.
Everyone has their own set of guidelines and expectations that they follow when they're pursuing their partners.
So basically, he wrong for not doing it. That's all I heard.
He can do what he want. I make sure I show up though, whatever it is. I can't speak for anyone else, but
What do you think? Is a man wrong for not wanting to be a sole provider for a woman?
No, I agree with Shan. I mean, whatever floats your boat. If a man, some men prefer women not to work, and
Right.
some men prefer their woman to work. So that's just their own preference.
Right.
No right or wrong with this one.
Okay.
That was interesting. Very interesting. Another thing I want to
They
bring
moved
up.
in and out. That was like Fast and Furious way they got in and out that motherfucker.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna trick me with this one. I ain't got time for him today.
Speaking on women, and I'm glad both of y'all are here. And I have a lot of female friends, and a lot of them get this stigma that, and not necessarily falsely, a stigma. I'm a strong black woman, and I can handle things, and y'all usually do that. But sometimes I think we take it for granted and we don't realize that y'all still do need help and support it sometimes. And I think a lot of times we overlook that. How do y'all feel about that?
Facts. I think it's true. I feel that it's up to the woman to communicate her needs. That's part of being in a relationship, part of what we talk about in my sessions.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, plug that shit. Plug that shit.
Where can they get
It's
you?
just being able to just communicate. That's part of when you get into a relationship, you have to have those skills, because if you can't communicate, you're going to drown, or you're going to be burnt out. You're going to be resentful. You're going to have an attitude, and he's going to be like, what I do? What's wrong?
Right.
So it's just, I think it's all in communication
Okay.
and reciprocation to her communication.
Pot, what you got?
I would consider myself a strong Black woman, but I don't present that title first. That doesn't sit in front of me. Having had my history, what I've had to endure, the accomplishments that I've made, I am that. However, I don't lead with that, you know, and now it's become so cliche that women use it, and now it's, you know, something on social media where it's being held against us. Nonetheless, being that having the characteristics of a strong Black woman, I don't like to ask for anything.
Okay, I was like, huh?
I don't like to ask for anything.
Okay.
And if I do, I won't ask twice. And that's just me, because I feel like I've had to do it so long for myself that if I can't do it, I'm not going to relinquish that responsibility on someone else. That responsibility. It doesn't have to be anything other than something I've asked to be done. And then if it cannot be done, it still falls upon me. So I'm still left with that burden. So I'd rather just keep it myself and handle it versus pass it off and be disappointed, and it still falls back on me. So having the characteristics of a strong Black woman, yes, it is something that is, you know, something that's held against us, and now it's a bad characteristic these days.
You got something?
I was going to ask, do you think that is a fault? That it can be a fault?
Of who?
Of you?
No, it's not a fault. It's ingrained in me. This is me. This is my makeup. This is how it is.
Based off of your history.
Based on my
Based
history.
off your history.
I don't
Does that
consider it a
make
fault.
So I asked that
kind of
because
like clean pain. I'll get into that later.
yeah, I don't know
Mark
about
that down.
I'll get into that later.
more so like allowing, like if you say you ask one time and it doesn't happen, then you just kind of revert back to handling it yourself, as opposed to saying, hey, look, this is what, like the speech you just gave us. Is that something that you
call
would
that shit a
share? You would
speech.
share as opposed to you just kind of going and doing it without sharing it with your significant other. You know what I mean? Because in some situations, and I've been in situations to where I had to make myself be the man for this person because she was so used to providing for herself, and she didn't know how to let me be a man to her. And I had to force myself in order to do that. And then at times it was a clash, you know. And so I was asking that to see, would you think that would be a fault to a certain extent? Now, I understand where you come because I have my defaults just as well.
Yeah,
So
my bad. My bad.
use your little chapstick. Be quiet, Brad.
My bad, dog.
So that was, you know, like, do you think that could be a fault? That's all.
It could be to my detriment, for sure. However, entering into a relationship with someone, I'm very clear on my past. I'm very clear on what makes me who I am. I'm very clear on what I feel could be a detriment to the relationship.
Can I ask you something?
Absolutely.
When you say you make it clear in your past, does your future have to endure some of that because of your past?
No, but I do want to thoroughly equip someone who's preparing to partner with me.
Is it and I'm just using this, it is what it is kind of with you?
No, because it's subject to change. If I meet somebody that I can relinquish
Right.
that authority and that responsibility and that
Right.
all of those things. If someone can take the burden off of me,
Right.
more than willing. But
They just gotta
I
do it.
need
They
to-
just gotta do it the first
I
time.
need you to prove that
first
you
time.
can do it.
They just gotta do
You
it the
know,
first time. Okay.
Consistency.
Consistency. Just show me that you are able and willing.
Did you go to private school? Because your vocabulary and your enunciation is top notch.
No, I didn't. I'm a public school education graduate.
I don't know, fuck
And I
that
am from
one.
California. We do enunciate.
Hold on now. Now, what you not finna do is come up in here and talk about somewhere you flew to.
Oh, not the pinkies up. Oh, she's showing up.
I feel the problem with the whole independent black woman, strong black woman thing is some men are intimidated by it. Some women don't understand that
Then that man's not for me.
being a strong black woman doesn't mean you still don't need a man. That just means you able to handle your shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, things of that nature. I agree with you to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think you got short patience when it comes to asking for shit. Like, if you ask me today and you were like, "Yo, I need you to do this." Oh, you just told me you needed me to do it. You ain't give me no time. So I mean, I look at it like, as long as I get it done, it's done. You might already did it, but then you get an attitude, and I'm like, well, shit. If that was, me, I'm just a dude. Well, if you felt that way, you should do this shit on your own.
Communication is key.
But I'm saying, but the way you came off, you were just like, I'm gonna ask once, like.
Well, that's not, again, that's situational.
Okay.
That's not.
All right. So she,
it's not so black and white.
She 50-50, y'all. Don't be trying to cuss around and shit.
I mean, we're going to talk about it. If I need something done, let's
Like, you ain't
have
gonna
smart goals.
Like, you ain't gonna walk in the room and shit like, yo, I asked you 2 days ago.
I might.
Let me say, Renata said it could be hard for people to let down their guards
It is.
That's when you go see the
on being
therapist.
being in charge. But once you find that person, you can trust
Exactly.
to be that.
That's when you gotta go see a therapist.
And it's hard.
Because you gotta be open to
There's
shit.
that self work. There's that's
Yeah.
knowing
Yeah, I'll get
that
y'all
you
ass
have
out
held
there.
on to so many things for so long.
Let them traumas go.
You have to allow it.
So that's where you come in.
Yeah, let them traumas go, man.
Talking some good stuff over here.
I mean, I told you,
I
man.
filter sit through some things.
I mean,
but
I've been, life. I've lived life. You know what I'm
maybe
saying?
having some nuggets or whatever.
What else you
I
got,
ain't gonna
dog?
give 'em all that.
I knew you was gonna hate. Family first, always gonna hate y'all. I understand that.
What do y'all expect from us as black men?
Damn, you know.
Consistency.
I'm like,
Shit. Hello.
we still on the air? We still on, y'all?
Because if we can answer really quickly, it'd be
Yeah.
like, see, you got out your list together.
Women,
Well, what
women
things
know
to
everything
make,
else, but
make
that.
y'all comfortable? Or what are the things that y'all specifically? What are the things, the bottom lines that have to be there in order for you to even want to put in the effort?
My main thing was consistency, being faithful, and just communication, being able to listen to me. You don't have to agree with me, but at least hear me out. And just understand, like, I do have a past and I'm still working. I'm always working on myself. So that was my main thing. Be faithful, be consistent, and just be open.
Okay.
Yeah. Honesty with me and himself. That was important for me. You have to know who you are in order to understand who I am for us to work together successfully. Consistency, stability. Knowing something, even if you don't have your things together, knowing what you want and having a plan in place and being able to implement, and maybe you're in the execution stages. That's absolutely great for me. But I need to know that you have your things together, because I think that an unhealed person or an incomplete person joining forces with, another of the same type, thinking that this one's going to complete me, that's an unrealistic expectation.
I think that shit. I think that shit dope. Hell yeah, I think that shit dope. Hell yeah.
What's dope?
An incomplete person. I love that shit.
Toxic. You like it, huh?
It ain't toxic though, because nobody's finished till they die.
True.
So I'm not looking to meet somebody who feel like I got everything. I need somebody that always got some work to do. So I'm with that shit. Your attitude might be fucked up. If I like you enough, bring your little stinking ass attitude. We gonna figure this out. Like, that's real. Like, a lot of people go into these situations, man, with these high expectations, and I'm not saying they not obtainable, but goddamn, people have, and I'm gonna use the word again. Y'all might not, be familiar with trauma.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's shit that's in their past that they working on, and you just happen to meet them at this time. So if they flash every now and then, before you pack your shit,
No, see.
understand what's popping.
You need to. I need you to be able to acknowledge.
As long as you ain't
faults
abusive or
and
drugs.
be working on your faults.
It happens,
all.
though.
But some people like to play the victim, and they revel in that.
Right.
That's
live
real.
in it.
Enjoy
They
that.
live in it.
They live
Nigga,
in it,
you ain't
and they
never-
thrive
never
in
mind.
it.
Yeah, I don't stay around
Yeah,
long enough.
I'm about to say, nigga, you would have never stayed around for
I don't
shit.
stay around long enough.
But that's the problem, though. Like, I look at people that somebody have an issue, right? And they just automatically, if the first thing you say in an argument, but we can just stop this, we need to stop it because you're not in it to win. If you get, you can argue about the fucking dishes, bro,
Right.
and that shit can lead to, well, fuck it then. I get my own
outta
shit.
here. Yeah.
If you felt that goddamn way, you should have never been in my shit, and I still want them dishes clean.
Well,
Like,
then
I'm just-
you eating out for the next week.
I mean,
and
but
ain't getting
I'm
them
cool
nothing.
with that because you words got power, bro, and you should listen to that shit. If somebody in an argument, if in the first 3 sentences is we can end this shit, they don't want to be there no more, bro.
Looking for
It take
Hell
work.
yeah, anything.
What are your thoughts on it?
On
Was I done? I guess I am done. She like, no, fuck that shit. How you feel about them dishes, nigga?
I'm done hearing about your trauma.
Like, okay, thanks.
Right, but how do you feel, sir? I don't care.
There's a mute button for his mic.
I don't care about the dishes.
Turn his mic off.
She's still looking for an answer though, sir.
My apologies.
Yeah, I mean, you good. Y'all the
I thought you were
Super Bowl champs. Do what you want to do. It's your show.
It was a run-on sentence. But
Nobody on it. They ain't paying
Go
us. Put their
Rams.
goddamn cup down. They ain't paying us. Go ahead,
oh,
dog.
good. What was the question? What
Oh,
is
shit.
my thoughts
He
on?
about to lie.
Oh, hey,
in response to you asking what are our expectations, what do we want? Do you think that some of our expectations are unrealistic?
no, those are very realistic.
Oh.
Those,
Go ahead.
yeah, those are very realistic. It comes down to what the Netta was saying. You have to be comfortable with yourself, because if you come in and your expectations supersede what you're even willing to give, then you can't expect for me to do the same thing. And I have to see that you're trying to put forth the effort. Like if you just come in and you just throw your shoes on at the front door, and I was like, look, I'm tripping over them every night. Can you put your shoes somewhere else? And then they still there, and you just like, oh, my bad. No, we got some problems.
I really don't feel anybody has like far-fetched expectations. You just got to find somebody that's willing.
Talk to the professional.
I'm talking. I am the
Yeah.
professional.
She's-
Me and her about to find a business.
Pardon.
I just think that you have to find somebody willing to do that shit, whatever it is.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you feel like nigga gotta have 8 cars, or, excuse me, a brother gotta have 8 cars to be with you, I hope you find one. You might be by yourself a while. I'ma date you probably until you find them, because you know you still gonna need your fix. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's just real. That's how it go.
I actually agree.
That's how it go. Like you gonna play around until you find somebody willing to do that shit that you want.
I think,
That's just what it is.
is that for a man or
That's
for a
for
woman?
anybody.
I don't
But that don't
agree
mean
with
it's gonna
that.
bring happiness.
Yeah.
But you at that
I
point
don't
you ain't
know.
looking.
Yeah.
It's gonna be happiness for you,
Right.
Because you're gonna be like, yo, I'm getting what I need, regardless of the fact. Look how many people, be in these relationships. Lady don't ever see them, or the man don't ever see, or whatever. But they getting all these materialistic things, or the dick big, the pussy good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They settle for that shit, and they cool with that. And then next thing you know,
They out doing their thing somewhere else.
they around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They in
Don't
them
tell it.
streets.
Don't
They're
They in
around
them
people I know.
streets. They in them streets.
I mean, that's just real shit.
it is.
You sitting on the couch talking about, man, this nigga, word. Zip. I feel you. Word.
Back door.
No.
Is this like an insight?
Oh, my bad.
I know. He's like,
I mean,
you about to throw out a name.
I ain't always been who I am today. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I just feel like that, man. Everybody, I don't believe nobody got, expectations that they shouldn't have. You just gotta hope somebody can do that bullshit. Damn, I just call this shit bullshit.
I can't go with that one.
I'm just saying,
I
man.
feel you though. I feel you, but I can't ride with that one because it's some real.
You believe in settling?
No, I don't believe in it.
No, I'm just saying. Do you believe that it's real?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think half of the people, and I don't know numbers. I'll say I know a lot of people that have settled in marriages for a very long time.
I believe 98% of the world settled.
He said
That's for real.
98.
That is a huge.
That's for real. Because it's you looking for a fucking like they got to be down there
Unicorn.
like hell yeah. It's something that's on your important on your list that
That
they're
you
gonna
gotta go.
lack, and you got to decide if you're willing to deal with that.
I don't consider that settling.
What you call it?
I was
That's
just gonna
compromise.
say, define settling.
Yeah. What's that?
Well, I think settling is, well, I ain't gonna find them, but you here. So
He
I'm
don't
just-
beat me,
Right.
so I'm gonna be with him, you know. Or
I hear ya.
yeah,
I mean, there's compromising, and then there's, well, none of this worked out, so he's always wanted me, so I'll settle for that.
I don't really like him, but
Right.
he'll take me out.
That's desperation.
That's
You
what
know,
I
I'll
said.
say that's
First, you have to
settling.
define what
Hell
settling
yeah.
is.
Right.
Once you have your own
I just think we
settling.
all settle for it's something. We all settle for something. Like damn.
I think settling and compromising can be
We put the
interchangeable.
happiness ahead of the shit sometime that we really wanted, and we cool with that.
depends.
Sometimes we be like, yo, I can deal with this, even though I love this shit over here.
Right.
I can deal because he do or she do all this. That's
I don't think we're going to get 100% of the
I mean,
things
you
we
got the
want.
people out there be talking about yoked, but I don't want to get into all that. Y'all can get mad at me today. I can't.
Equally yoked is a thing.
It's something.
thing.
It's in the book.
It is
I hear about it.
What book?
Hey man, don't get me started. You better got it. I'll be Whoopi Goldberg.
Next
on this.
topic.
Shout out to Whoopi too.
Protect black women.
Yo, we definitely need to talk about that. Let's get into that because I want to know: do y'all actually feel protected? I don't know what your husband look like. I don't know what your boyfriend look like. Do y'all feel protected by black men though?
In my marriage, yes, but just by all black men, no.
Same.
I mean, y'all need to get more out of you, man. We should have had this conversation without her. You know what I'm saying? But anyway,
Let me slide out.
I mean, I'm just saying. When you say protected by all black men, what exactly are you? What you feel should be in place, or what should be happening?
I think that protection of black women consists of a complete family, of men being present in the home and taking that extra step to stay in the home and fight. There's this taboo about therapy and counseling and what's required or what's needed or what's valued or what's essential in the home, the black home.
Okay.
And I think that there is this taboo, there is this stigma of therapy that men refuse to, and women are they seem to be forced out of these homes
my
because
rule.
they don't compromise and they don't get that opportunity to involve themselves or take part in the therapy because they choose not to. And I think that protecting black women means doing what is required or doing what is necessary to keep the home together at all costs.
Okay. Before you answer, I want to ask her something. What about the black man that's not in your direct circle?
I'm speaking that.
No, but what I'm saying is, as far as let's say you're in a relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you expect from a guy who's not in a relationship with you because you do leave your house without him?
For sure. In
You know
the
what I'm
community,
Right.
In the community, there's things going on, the harassment of black women, the bitches and hoes that we see every day, all day.
Let's stop there because y'all call each other that all.
I knew he was coming.
I don't.
Oh, okay.
And so
I get it.
around me, I don't allow for that to happen. I don't like for that to happen.
But it does happen.
And again, I speak up on
in
it.
your music and everything else.
Sure. And I
But-
speak up on it when
yeah,
I can.
Yeah, but we get
we
we
get
get
off
off the
that.
subject.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
thank
is-
you for
My bad.
interrupting,
Thank
bro.
you.
You finished, Shannon?
Yeah.
I am. I'm good.
Come on, Phil.
No, I don't think there's no blanket answer to that question. I've been in situations where I've been very protected, even by strangers who were
Right.
black men, and I've been in situations where I wasn't, where
Right.
I was called names because I didn't want to give out my number, and I
Right.
wasn't disrespectful.
Right.
I mean, I just feel like there's no straightforward answer just to
Right.
say all black men protect me or all black men don't protect me.
Right. Okay. I respect that.
They do or they don't.
Black men that's in the group. What do you feel is protecting of a black woman? Just chime in. I want to know.
Well, let me read some of these comments.
Don't read that.
I have to.
Don't read that because that could go so many different ways because we don't even know exactly what he's saying.
Well, he said something else.
Oh, he added to it. Go ahead and read it, there. No, I need to know.
Kurt Clay. Kurt will be here next week.
He will
for you
not.
ladies.
He will not. He will not. Kurt, we need to talk about that. It won't be next week.
He said, "How can you protect something that is wild?"
Let's skip over that.
I see what I'm saying. That's why I was said that.
Let's not. That's he would need to be here to elaborate.
Yeah, exactly.
on
Because
that.
I'm like, yo, that's
Miss Golden said, "Black men need to call out other black men instead of just watching."
Sure.
That's
I
true.
think we do need to hold each other a lot more accountable, and also understand in today's age. Oh, let me throw this in here while we talking about holding each other accountable. Georgia just passed the carry law.
You can't get that at the end, bro. We really,
Nah,
we
man,
really,
'cause
in the zone right
well,
now.
no, because this has to do with now at this point protection and people here. Like if I go and approach a brother, like, "Hey, brother, why you got this sister pumping her gas?" Nigga, you don't know me. Who the hell you talking to?
I don't think that's a situation that you should even address, though.
But
And the reason I say
that goes back to what
holding men accountable.
But this is what I mean by that. If she's willing to get out of her car to pump that gas, and a man's in the car, she's accepting.
What
that.
if that's all she knows?
That's all right. A lot of times
Then if you're still doing it, then you need to figure it out.
But if you know
So
better,
where did she
I'm
get
not
the
good-
help? Where did she get the help from?
She need to call somebody. This is why I
It's
say
gotta
that.
start
This is
somewhere.
why I say that because if I'm at the gas station and I see a woman pumping her gas, only thing I can do at that point is offer to pump it. I'm not causing conflict with no man because once you cause that conflict with a man, it's not even about that gas no more. So are you willing to go all the way to the end over some gas? So only thing, let me finish. Only thing you can say to her is, "Man, let me pump your gas." If she says, "Nah, I'm good," I go.
If it's a dude sitting in the car, you would ask.
I'm gonna ask her absolutely
Ask her?
because I'm
Well,
at the.
then
I'm
too,
because
some
I'm
men
at
might
the.
be in a wheelchair. You know, he might not be able to get out and pump
That's
the
why
gas.
I'm gonna say when I see her pumping her gas, man, you mind if I pump your gas? What's gonna happen is he's gonna be like, "What's going on here?" Blah blah blah. He might get out and pump the gas. What I'm not gonna do is go knock on the door, and looking for that action because that action might come over some gas. I got grandkids, bro.
Yeah, and that's
You know, like
that's
you,
delivery.
like it's a way
That's
you
delivery.
do shit because
Right.
in this day and age, brother, no matter if you wrong or right for what you say, you still got to be cautious of what you do.
Right, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So for me to go, "Hey, bro, why you got your girl in here pumping the gas?" If I'm him, my man, get the fuck away from me if I put these two in you. Now you got to ask yourself.
Now, why would
Because-
you get offended by that?
No, I'm just saying because that's the climate we're in.
exactly. But you
So
just said yourself. I'm asking you personally.
I would
why
my
would
woman,
you-
my friend, my daughter, whatever,
Wouldn't
not gonna
do
be
it.
out there pumping gas. So I'm
Exactly.
not even worried about that.
Right.
That's not a situation I even have to deal
Exactly.
with. But what I'm saying is the minute you go to that, you have to be prepared for wherever that go because you can't be like, "Oh shit, my bad," because at that point you don't know what he willing to do. Now he might want your wallet.
That's why I brought
Just
up
for
the,
bothering me.
But that's why I brought up the point. But that also brings up the bigger point that I was saying that when you address anybody in this climate in today's society, you're gonna get some pushback. Whether it's like I said, like if you see a dude hitting on a girl,
Actually, physically hitting her,
yeah,
that's different.
physically. So you would step in.
Absolutely,
on that
that's way different than pumping some
Okay.
gas, bro.
Picking your battles.
Yeah, that's way different. That you talking about bodily harm versus she might get a little gas on her shoe. Her feet dirty anyway. No, I'm just playing. But I'm just saying you have to be cautious of the fact that when you engage this, how far are you willing to go? Because you might have went over there for a verbal conversation and you end up in a physical one based on the fact that you put yourself in somebody else's business.
Right.
I wouldn't even want to be on the tail end of that as a woman. Like if something happens to you trying to protect me,
Right.
and a lot of times, well, I would speak for myself. I would say, okay, I rather would have just put my own gas. I would prefer men to hold each other accountable
because you
on a
know
personal level.
because you know your man. He might be Psycho Mike sitting in the car rolling. I mean, I'm just she might be pumping the gas because I see this a lot. She might be pumping the gas because he rolling the weed for them to smoke. Like that shit, it's just you don't know. So my thing is to do, man. You mind if I pump your gas? She going yay or nay. After that, Let me get my motherfucking $80 worth of gas and get the fuck out of there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just real.
Yeah. John said,
I'm from a violent place, man. So
yeah, John
I
asked
think
if
with
your
that
life
first.
insurance
That's
is
the
paid
way
up.
You see what I'm saying? So my twin know what time it is. My twin know what time it is, hey man. Because you know, delivery is everything, man. You walk up too soft, he might think you on some bullshit.
Yeah.
You walk up too hard, now you feel like you got to defend yourself over Shell's gas. If y'all using Shell's gas, y'all should be working no way. But anyway.
They need to come out and pump for you.
And BP too.
Right.
Jesus.
Okay. Let's move a little bit.
I want to ask y'all something. Now we talk about protecting women. This cancel culture thing that's going on. How do y'all feel that it's only really? Well, first of all, it's only about black people and things we got going on. But as far as women, it only comes out when a lot of times when twerking is involved, when dancing is involved. Like Megan Thee Stallion's got to be the biggest person they trying to cancel that I've ever seen as far as music, but after Madonna. But how do y'all feel about that? Like, it really is not used because I mean it's videos all day of women getting their ass beat. You know what I'm saying? Or dudes spitting on a woman and all that. How do y'all? It's only used though really when it comes to. I only see it when twerking is involved because when I don't see it no other time when people's talking about cancel this or protect women, protect. I don't ever see a string of protect women. Not even from the alphabet people because there are women in that, but they don't talk about that aspect of it. So how does that make y'all feel?
I wasn't really aware that it was only against women. I know they tried to cancel.
I'm not saying it's only against women, but
okay.
That's the biggest, easiest target.
Yeah, like
I don't think they've been successful though, have they?
No, it's not.
But it's just the point that it's even going on.
And so when you mentioned twerking, can you elaborate on
Like
that?
a lot of times where the cancel culture comes about, as far as I'm gonna say rap music, hip hop, is only really Megan Thee Stallion, and now they got this whole drill
Cardi
thing
B.
going. Yeah, whereas is women being overly, I guess, sexual, the word you would use. Yeah.
Like when Cardi B and Meg did
Yeah, they did the little,
award show
the
and
little,
they
all
were
that.
like-
So it's cancel culture then, but where's the protect black women in that too? Because I mean, y'all do have the right to do what the fuck y'all want to do.
Honestly, I haven't thought too much about it because I don't expect it. So I haven't really.
Y'all hear that? That's sad in itself.
I know.
That's sad in itself.
I in all honesty, I've never heard of them canceling Megan. Actually,
No,
the most
they
recent.
tried.
They've never successful.
They've tried though.
Cancel
I think they're trying now.
What's the WAP?
WAP.
Shit, I don't know.
Yeah, but that passed. I never heard the cancel culture.
Oh, yeah,
in relation to
absolutely.
that. What they're trying to cancel her about
No.
is
Oh yeah, what they trying to get her for now?
She accused. Well, this whole allegation that she was shot by Tory Lanez. So now
I ain't laughing at the fact the girl got shot.
I'm just that's what I heard. I've never heard anything about canceling her for the.
Yeah, I remember the
sexual-
awards.
Oh yeah, that was
the
a big
song,
that was a
the
big
awards.
thing. Hell yeah,
Yeah, it was huge.
Because they had I guess provocative.
Like
performance.
is it really protecting women from things that they do anyway just because it's on, like, just you do it anyway.
Yeah, it's just on the bigger stage.
Yeah, just because we can see it, does it make it an issue of it has to be protected now? Like women have to be protected because you can see it.
I think protect black women looks different to different people.
And maybe protect it from being canceled and being looked at a certain way about it, not just protect it
Right.
from. I mean, if that's what they want to do.
I got nothing.
You just I kind of got you off guard with that. It's cool.
I got
You got
nothing.
both of them on.
I see.
Like that.
I mean,
I
I'm just
never thought
it's-
about that.
It's
Now the
going on.
protect Whoopi is one thing. That is something different.
You know what? I'm mad at Whoopi right now. Because at the point that she got the treatment, she shouldn't have.
She shouldn't have showed back up.
She shouldn't have showed back up.
I agree.
I think Whoopi should have been like, "Fuck y'all."
She should have gave them her ass
you.
to kiss.
And I'm not calling you Whoopi, but she's you on this show. She's the narrator.
Right.
She controls climate. Well, you try, but Whoopi good at it. You know what I'm saying? I think at the point where they did what they did to Whoopi, they should have been. She should have been like, "Yo." And I don't know if she did it for the other women on there. I know they got personal relationships, but I think Whoopi should have just been like, I'm good.
That's what I need y'all to understand. We on the outside looking in, like you said, those relationships she has with those people that she work with,
Right.
the relationship she even had with maybe some of the producers, whatever her hand is in,
Right.
and she may just genuinely love what she's doing.
But what I think in our, let's say our situation, we own this, whatever. Let's say I say something because I'm gonna say me.
Right.
That we get flagged, whatever, and then they sit me down. You know what I'm saying? If he on the show, blah blah blah, and my stance is I don't want to be on the show no more. Am I wrong for that?
Not at all.
No matter what our relationship is.
Not at all. Because we still gonna respect each other and love each other.
That's what I'm saying.
regardless.
And
but that's what I'm saying. I can't tell you what you should do
Right.
based off of what you love
Right.
and what's more important to you. That's where when you talk about martyrs,
Right.
we talk about Kaepernick. He loved what he stood behind
Right.
more
Then
than
he loved the game.
trying to play the game.
Westbrook. He
Westbrook.
love his family more than he
More
love
than
people.
he love all this
you people.
foolishness. You know what I mean?
Westbrook?
Absolutely. Westbrook said it's just a game. I love him for that because that's what it is. It's just a game. No
When-
matter how,
because they called him
yeah.
out of his name. They call him.
no matter what his
Westbrook.
performance is right now.
Westbrook.
Yeah, I'm not even. I'm just the fact that he realized at the end of the day it's just a game.
It is.
Kyrie.
I love him for
Kyrie,
that.
huh?
Yeah.
Kyrie,
Kyrie,
same thing.
yeah.
So these people are martyrs. They're going to stand up for what's more important to them as opposed to their job. Because that's all it is a job,
Right.
you know, at the end of the day.
And their job won't fold. I
Right.
think that's the biggest thing.
Yeah. They're
gonna
But
keep
maybe
going
a
without
different
it.
conversation is
Absolutely.
if you left the show and then the show is completely
Like
canceled.
remember when that
you
happened to
don't
Bill
get your
Maher?
check.
Right.
That's a different discussion.
Remember that happened to Bill Maher? He was on regular TV. He got the sticking up for black people. They put his ass on
Oh,
HBO
HBO.
at like 10:30 at night. You know what I'm saying? It was like, you know what?
We can't.
We can't be bothered with you.
Yeah. Then he went all the way left then.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. One more good question. Being in love. Have all y'all been in love before?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. All right. Let's. Being in love. What's more important, the intensity or the longevity?
Longevity. Intensity will come and go in relationships. It's not going to be intense every single day. This is not. It's not.
Somebody ask him what he's thinking.
Yes.
Stop it.
It's gonna come
Chime
out.
in.
It's gonna come out. It's gonna come out.
I'm just
Intense
trying to-
every
I'm-
single day. And then what is intense to you?
I think
Yeah.
intensity
Yeah, that's the
leads
question.
to
Not just
longevity.
sex. You know,
Hey, I
lo-
ain't
You think
everybody mention
intense-
that word. Why you gotta put that
I'm
word
just
in
saying,
there?
like longevity is much more important.
I think when people get married, they only want to do it once. So longevity, whatever, blah blah blah,
What,
is everybody's initial goal is to only do it that one time. Now, if you end up 4-5 times,
Where's
I'm
the
like,
all hell no
yeah.
sound?
I'm just saying, like, if you get married, when you get married, when you get married, how many times do you plan on getting married?
Right, right.
That one time.
Yeah.
Like if it fails, you look at that. That bothers you a little bit. It bothered me. It bothered me the fact that I can do a lot in this world, but I failed at marriage. You know, am I willing to do it again? Yeah, but the just the fact that I failed at it, that bothered me. Because I only looked at it as when I get married, I'm gonna get married once. This gonna be my lifelong partner. You know what I'm saying? So at the point that we had to go our separate ways. Shout out TK. You all right with me? I don't give a fuck
You say.
what I think on the other side, but you all right with me. But I just think that when you fail at that shit, it really bothers you because it gives you this whole wall you put in front of you. I don't want to do that again. This happened, that happened. That's trauma that you're going through, that you haven't addressed. So you might not never do it again based on the fact what happened with another motherfucker.
I appreciate your perspective, but I think from my standpoint, having a failed marriage, that projected me to do better the next time. So I didn't anticipate failure in that, but there was not a wall. I wasn't shut down. I took the tools that I learned from that failed marriage and was so eager.
Can I say this? And it's going to sound sexist than a motherfucker.
Tell me when it's not sexist coming from you.
Because you're a woman.
Okay.
Like I'm honestly say that because you're a woman. Because when men go through a failed marriage, he shuts that shit. There's no in his mind. there's no possibility he gonna do that shit again.
I don't think you can speak for all men. I think that there's men that feel otherwise.
I mean, of course you can say that, but as a man that's been in many conversations with men that failed marriage, real conversations, because the conversation they give you might not be the one they give me.
Sure.
They shut it down. Not saying that they gonna stay that way,
Right.
but they do shut it down because if you listen to them, that the reasons be shit that they went through with that person.
And I think that has a lot to do with ego as well. Because ego, you speak of failure. Failure feeds into the ego. And
Failure hurts though.
And I agree. But that doesn't stop you from living.
Actually,
and trying.
it does. It does. In certain situations, it should. It shouldn't. But in some situations, it's a lot of single people that she getting paid off of and not knocking you because of failure. And that's not even in marriage. That's just in relationships. How many times I'm pretty sure you got friends that be like, all these niggas the same. That's not true. But they say that. So they already gave up on the notion that it's somebody out there that might really be for them, but they got this shit in their mind that all of us the same. You know why? Because it could be triggered off some he said that I said. So the way we argue, you be like, yo, this ain't even that deep. And you don't realize you had a trauma that somebody else said and you projected this shit onto me.
Healing, being able to process.
Right.
You probably was able to process your divorce.
And it's all it's person. You know, it's by person. So one person could. That is very loud, and I'm like,
I know I did on purpose.
I know you did. It's a case by case situation.
I
I've spoken
give you
to people.
that. Yeah, I give you that.
Yeah.
Some people are traumatized by.
Right.
Gerard, he piggybacked what you said. He said facts. You know, failure takes a bigger toll on men than women. Let's dig into that a little bit.
Oh, you gonna keep the show going? Because it sounded like to me you was about to stop it.
No, I wasn't. What I need you to do is relax yourself.
Now you want to talk to me. I mean, this is what we have. We got Dr. Phil. We got a financial advisor on the show. We in here today. We got stars in the sun bitch today.
No, money, love,
And it wouldn't be a show if I didn't say shout out to the Nickel City Bully.
Yes, indeed, Nickel City. I forgot what we was talking about. We was talking about men taking being more hurt by failures than women. Let's dig into that a little bit. Usually in a relationship, when somebody cheats, is a woman quicker to take a guy back than a guy is from a woman?
Men ain't shit when it comes to that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, men ain't shit when it comes to that.
Right.
Yeah.
That's that ego again.
We'll do that. Men
that kind
cheat
of
all
goes
day.
back to what he just said.
Men
An
cheat.
amicable split is
For real.
different than a man visualizing his woman cheating and doing the things to another man.
I mean, the way I look at it, if you
she's done to
cheated,
him.
I'm pretty sure you did everything to him that you did to me.
And a little better, I'm
so,
sure.
I mean,
Wow.
I'm a bad motherfucker. I don't know who you talking about. Wow. It's hard to follow me. But anyway, I just feel like I think men, that's their whole thing. Like I put this question in the room the other day and then Flex came and fucking stole the energy, but whatever with that.
As usual, he's a man of many types.
I think men only concentrate, and this is at a fault, is that when you had sex with them, did this happen? Did that? They don't care about the emotional shit that she might have went through that they caused, or the shit she might not have, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like all they care, they don't even ask why. Mm-hmm. Why you do this? Mm-hmm. You fuck them? That's the next question.
Right.
Or they might be the first question. You fuck them? Why you fuck them? You know what I'm saying? Like they don't ask men don't say, and I'm just saying this, men, y'all gonna meet me in the street, but they don't ever say, what did I do or possibly done to cause this?
Right.
I agree.
And women usually that's the first thing.
Yeah, women take it on. Women take it on in my
What
eyes, and
did
I
I
can't.
do?
Yeah, no. Or how can I get better? Like women,
Yeah.
you ever notice you cheat on a woman first place you go into the gym?
Oh yeah.
Like damn, they ain't had nothing to do with it. But all right,
She get new hairdo.
Yeah, I mean she tried
Going to the gym and she going shopping.
If she sees the woman, she try to be in some way. She tries to become that woman.
I wouldn't say that.
A lot of
I wouldn't
times
go that
when
far,
being
Ralph.
cheated, they
Yeah.
cheat with a hot mess of a thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that
But you
far.
got. But when you ask what was it, and he tell you.
They do try.
You're gonna try to
Let
do
me-
that.
let
shit.
me ask
if he
you
say,
this.
"Yo, she was sucking my dick from the back," this just felt different.
Let me ask you
Eventually, you gonna grab his dick from the back and try to suck that motherfucker. Am I lying?
this. Yeah.
You suck
No,
dick from the back?
no, you're not lying. No,
Oh,
you're not
oh,
lying.
oh, okay.
No, I don't suck dick.
Oh, I
Don't
did.
suck
Yo, I didn't know where this was
I
going.
was
Cut
talking
the
about-
camera.
No,
Someone cut off.
I was moving on. Something
It
else.
was cold
You gotta let me know when you're doing
I'm
something.
moving on.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know what you was doing. Oh shit.
I was more
confession.
like, yeah, but we're gonna. That's what I was doing. So what I was saying was that, ladies, this is for y'all. If you found out your guy was cheating, but he didn't have sex, it was just time. Is that worse than just finding out that he slept with somebody and wasn't spending time with them?
That goes back to the definition of cheating. Some women
shit.
don't feel like cheating is spending time with someone else. They won't consider that cheating. Some women don't. Some women do. I'm in the middle about it. But you'll be taken back faster with just spending time than actually having sex, I think.
What if your sex whacked and you know it?
I wouldn't know nothing about that.
I mean, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, well, like, I think people know, man. I said it like 3-4 shows now. I think people know
Yeah.
they
I
shit
think they
whack,
do know.
man.
Yeah.
They do.
Like, so if a motherfucker be like, hey, man, this ain't, it wasn't cutting it. I got tired of bullshitting with you. I just went out there and did what
All
I
I
need to do.
ask is that you communicate that to me.
What you-
Allow me
when?
the opportunity to improve.
What if they have, though? And you just whack at it?
Or like if a man cheats and have a baby outside of the relationship, but you can't bear children.
That's
Fuck that
disgusting.
shit.
Stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
We'll still
that's-
say.
that's-
Yeah, did you
I'll
had a
stab
That's a
kid?
whole nother level.
I will stab
Well,
him.
other women would.
But you can't have kids, though.
I will stab him.
But you can't have kids.
Okay.
How was he gonna
But
get
you
Junior?
agreed to. You knew that, and you agreed.
What if he found out in the marriage, but he loved you so much he stayed?
Then you need to leave this marriage and then pursue other things.
But he loved you, you must have stayed.
Okay, you
Y'all
can love
watching
me and
Power
leave.
together.
You can, you can love me and you can leave.
Say power.
Yo,
Cue Fantasia, free yourself.
We don't
I'm
have
just
that.
saying,
on
like
the
we,
board.
I mean, we got situations
that
like
on.
that. What if a woman get pregnant and she expect, you know, you my husband, you should stay.
You know what? I'm thinking in real life, I don't know any dudes that ever
Shit,
stuck
me.
around.
I watch a lot of.
Oh, you said it stuck around.
That stuck around.
That's what I'm saying.
But I know some women that has stuck around.
The judicial system might make you stick around.
If you sign that birth certificate,
Hell yeah! See what I'm saying?
Financially
Like this
sticking
shit's
around.
this shit's
It's
some
hard on us.
bullshit.
It's harder on
This
us.
shit's some bullshit.
Legally, it's hard on us. All across the board.
That ain't even my kid.
Well, your name on there, bruh.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
stuck.
you stuck.
But a woman, they like, well, you need to, you know, that's what you're doing. Damn.
It's tough.
Oh,
I want to ask the women out there: if you know your sex whack, will you expect? Could you accept your man going out there and get what he needed, get his fix?
No.
Why not?
Why don't you just leave?
Sometimes
If
it
my
ain't
sex is
about that.
whack.
Sometimes it ain't about that.
We can still be friends though, but go.
I'm just
what you
saying,
gotta-
in certain
what
situa-
woman is going to allow a man
You
to
would-
be with her
you wouldn't
intimately,
believe.
and then
I personally wouldn't, but there are women.
Yeah,
who will,
but say
and
you
there
wouldn't
are
believe.
Women who will allow other women.
Hell
in their bedroom.
yeah!
Yeah.
ladies, if you are out there and you allow your man to cheat, stop.
Is it cheating if you know it?
Yes.
How?
He's still breaking.
I thought cheating was
But
something.
sometimes they will allow women
Well, those
in their
are the
bedroom.
past.
Hell yeah!
Right.
Well, that's something different. That's an
It's
agreed
the same
upon
thing. It's the
arrangement.
same thing
That
as
was
knowing,
just-
That's
though.
agreed upon.
It's the same thing as knowing.
No,
I think
but
that's
if,
the question. Like, would you allow your man
To go out
to
there and yeah.
get
If you weren't
pleased
pleasing him.
if you was not able to please him?
that, now we're talking ego for me. That's hitting my ego.
I hear
That's
it.
touching.
I hear it.
Because we're not doing that.
Tighten up your skills, then. You gotta worry about
And
that
I'm
shit.
willing
You know what I'm
to,
saying?
but you gotta let me know. Hey, don't suck it like
I'm
that.
not.
Suck it like this.
I'm not
Or,
saying.
You know,
I'm not saying the first round he go out there on some bullshit. I'm saying time is past. You ain't got it right.
then leave.
Why does he have to leave?
Because he wants something different than what I have to offer.
Sex-
But that's
Actually,
just sex.
that's just
It's so
sex.
many other things that go into play for a
calm, keep your nose
relationship.
down.
But we
little
are
bit.
in
You
a
little hype.
relationship, though. So if it's a relationship,
But-
it
but-
has many areas of that relationship,
Right, but
including
he's
sex.
being honest, being like, "Yo, I love everything about you, but your sex whack."
Okay, so for me, that's not going to work.
I'm gonna go get somebody else to whack ass pussy.
That's not going to work for me. I'm not going to sign off on that. So
I mean, some-
either you accept
some
me for
people
how I
will.
am and
So
how
that's
I'm willing
settling.
to
You
be.
know what
So
happens
now
in
you
that though?
settling.
You know what happens in that? Women say, I ain't gonna settle for that. And they start looking around their house. Look how happy them kids is. And they stay.
And then that's where alimony comes in it. You can go. I'll be
I
happy.
don't, you can't get alimony in
same
that,
house.
can you? This ain't California. You ain't getting alimony here. See what I'm saying? You welcome to Georgia.
Well, listen.
Yeah, you got
Ain't
listen.
no alimony.
In order for me to have my peace, you gotta go, and I'll make it work.
Why, but
And I'll just make it work.
why is she so excited?
that's all.
I'm just saying, like, what if he, like, women might be into some shit. And let's say your man can't, he just, you sexually unsatisfied in this marriage. Are you willing to just be sexually unsatisfied?
No, again, we have to part ways so that we can each have what we want to fulfill us, to sustain us.
You are the first woman I ever heard say that. You're the first I ever. Most women that
That
say,
ain't
I
going
just,
nowhere, man.
they just
The
like, well,
order of
that's,
rose, huh?
they just say, hey, that's just sex. I'll please myself.
But it's the same sex
they-
it was when
And I
you
think
know
that's
got
he
together.
giving everything
But what if it's
else,
something
they
he
gonna
just not
stick
willing
for
to
it.
do though?
Sex and intimacy are very, very important in
Right.
relationships.
But what if it's something he just like, let's say you want a threesome, but of course 2 men. And he just, that's your shit. Like, just say you been doing that shit before y'all got married. You ain't had it in a while. You been married to this nigga 3 years. You ain't had a dick, whatever. But let's say, you just got that feeling. You like, yo, I need this. And he be like, nah, I can't do that.
Okay, well then I can't have it.
You willing to just let it go like that?
I made the pact with this man. Yes, I'm not willing to do those things that are going
But he made a pact with you. And, so you said you was going to be, get this shit together and you ain't did it.
and I'm gonna get it together.
How
And I'm
you know
gonna
that?
hope that he sees my efforts.
Effort. Oh, this nigga wanted a trophy. That's
I mean,
a
I can only
participation
try,
trophy.
right?
I'm
I can
just
only
saying.
try.
But you willing to give away the whole marriage over some sex?
But sometimes that's why you don't get married.
Right.
So you
Yeah,
have
that's true.
Yeah, that's
ticket
the-
items
yeah.
that's not resolved.
I'm just
first.
saying, like, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of times we don't like to just say, hey, your pussy whack, I'm
Oh.
out of here.
Damn.
That is
You just
vulgar.
Yeah, that's
I'm
fucked up, bro.
How would you say it? I'm not being satisfied in the basement area. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stay here for this. Nah.
You know what I'm gonna do?
What you gonna-
I'm gonna put on porn and leave it there. Like, you need to watch this.
But what if she still, that the subliminals don't work.
That's
Sometimes you
why
got
you
to grab her head.
That ain't subliminal.
Do it this.
I mean, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Like, hey, why you watching that? This what you need to be watching.
Here you go.
Just stand up.
My dream
What'd you
is
say?
fucking up.
Send some text
Do
messages.
this.
You know what I'm saying? While you at work, I was wondering, do you think about this
It's
while you at work?
endless opportunities.
Hey, you stand there watch. She like looking at TV. You like,
And
I'm just saying, like, I like I always ask my homeboys, if you get caught cheating, you know what I'm saying, and you've never caught her, I ain't gonna say she ain't never cheated. Do she get the right to go out there and do her for one night? And you not even know the night it happened, but you just know it.
I
Yeah,
like to hear the guys' answers
Like-
on that.
right.
I think yeah, fuck it.
we've talked about it for.
Yeah, I got caught. Fuck, go out there and get cone on your face. It don't matter. Yeah, I mean, I just feel like that. I'm not willing to give away. Sex is prioritized in relationships very high, and the problem with that is it's prioritized over love.
The reason why I can't agree with that is I don't think women are built like we are.
Shit, me, I know some motherfucking
It's
women.
a lot out there. I'm talking about
Hell
somebody
yeah.
that's in love with somebody that's
Yeah.
really into it, and she's hurt. I understand she could be hurt, but I don't think she'll be like, okay, he screwed me over. Let me go return the favor. A lot of times, emotionally, it just won't allow them to happen. Now, if you say, hey, it may be 2 years down the line, you know what I mean, and she might a new coworker or something, a new trainer or something.
Work husband.
Hey, yeah, work husband.
You dirty niggas.
Good. You know what I'm saying?
You work husband niggas.
You done thought that everything was clear.
Another one.
You work there.
It
You
may come
fucking
down the
niggas.
line and she might get it
That
in.
what
You
I'm
know,
saying?
we don't be knowing. They better at cheating than we are. Way
A lot
better.
of it is accountability too.
Hell
You
yeah.
take accountability and you're really working on not cheating anymore. And
Yeah, she
close
been
to
off
your
of that
mic.
thing the whole time.
I mean,
It's good though. She enunciating her voice. It travels.
do y'all feel this true?
Travels.
A woman moves on faster than men.
again, that's case by
Yeah,
case.
I would say
I knew he
yes.
was coming.
I would say yes.
in a healthy way, yes.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah. I'm saying
because a woman will take a free meal in a minute.
No, I think a man.
Shit.
A man will get up under something real quick.
That's what I was finna say. That's why I say, y'all, like you said, they going to the gym, they getting a new hairdo, they gonna be by themselves.
It don't have to be sexual for a woman to move on. It don't have to be sexual.
Nah,
y'all just need that instant gratification.
You're right. We supplementing for where we lost out.
And y'all be heartbroken. Y'all still be heartbroken trying to text.
That's not true. I think if a man really hurt, the first thing he'll do is say, "Fuck these hoes. I'm chilling." That's what he gonna say.
Right. And fucking on something.
I think a woman can be hurt. That phone ring, she gone. No matter, and it could be a random. She going. I ain't saying she gonna fuck him. She definitely going to eat. Absolutely.
I don't know.
Y'all ain't talking about something. No, I ain't on camera. You gonna call your girl? This nigga call me, girl. Go get that meal. You know what?
I
am
can't sit
hungry.
up in a man face if I don't like him. So I'm not doing that.
I mean, you perfect.
Well, thank you.
Now, maybe if they had a
I
backup
see the
already,
devil. I see the devil.
plan B call, maybe.
I got.
Did you hear? She said,
I got listen for all it be
if
today.
plan B
If she
called
already
in.
have somebody on backup, then
Women don't even
it's
need a man
easy
to back
transition.
up. A woman can go to the store. You ain't got nobody in your life. A woman go to the store. If she's look halfway decent when she goes to the store, because some of y'all be going to the store looking crazy. That's another show. That's another show. But if she go to the store looking halfway decent, somebody's gonna approach her. She going.
No.
If she hurt, she going.
She has to be attractive.
If he's attractive, looking, she's
yes.
going.
If my
Absolutely.
head ain't it, then I'm not going. If I'm still reeling over the last relationship, or if I'm still hurting and I got the empty feeling in my stomach, that nauseous feeling, I'm not going nowhere.
If he make you smile, you going home to get dressed. Once she grin, I'm in, game begin.
No, sir, I can't say
Shout
that.
out, you know what I'm saying, March 9th. My
I
bad.
can't do it. Sorry.
What you think? What you think, Dr.
I
Phil?
think so.
Yeah, Dr. Phil, no, she gone.
A lot of if she's attracted to him in any form, she will give him the time of day.
Yeah.
Maybe not automatically like this is my next boyfriend.
Right, yeah,
this is
but
my
she
next
definitely-
husband.
Just something to get her mind off of what
Maybe she
gonna-
won't even sleep with him.
Yeah, she,
But
damn, maybe.
if he come and she's laughing
Yeah.
and okay,
just
you know,
to change
go
her
see.
feeling. Yeah. She going. She going.
Yeah.
I'll take
Men,
his number.
men.
See, like
At that-
I'll take his number.
At the point you take his number, you gonna call him
That's
because you're gonna be sitting in the house.
Once
you
I
gonna
feel
be,
good about myself,
you
then
gonna
I'll
be-
call.
or
him.
if he texts you something and you laugh, you're like,
yeah, you're like this dude cool. He could be a fucking
even if
psycho.
he just like, come on,
Yeah.
let's go for coffee. Okay, I
Yeah,
ain't
meet
gonna date, but I'm gonna
me at 3:00, girl. He talking about meeting at 3:00, not 9. I'm going to get that coffee.
Got a question in the group.
What up, though?
Renata said, "How do y'all feel about the work husband/wife? How y'all feel
No.
about that?" No, not.
It's a fine line. I think there are some great relationships. I don't even think we should call them work
Yeah, I think that's some bullshit.
Right.
I think that's some
we should do
bullshit.
that crosses lines.
If me and somebody having a great, we got great chemistry as far as conversation, I shouldn't give a fuck what nobody say. I got a homeboy at work. Shout out to my homeboy. I ain't gonna put his business out there. He is a great guy. He loves his family. He will talk to anybody. But one thing he always maintain is he got his family.
Right.
So it ain't he don't. If you want to call it his work girlfriend, he don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Right.
He know where he going home and where he want to be. Man say he's never cheated in his life. I was like, damn, for real? He was like,
God, they're
never.
still out there. Ladies, they're still out there.
We need to get a statue.
I will tell
of
you.
it.
I was like, yo, for real. That's how I feel though.
We need to get a statue of this.
Ask Dub. Don't ever say I ain't never met you on the show, dog. Yo, that's my little brother. But the man said he has never cheated. I said, no shit.
He needs an award.
He was like, damn, Ralph is like that. I said, man, life is life, bro.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? But he said he never cheated. I couldn't believe it, but it's real.
That's what's up, man.
I just think when you get to the point to where it leaves work,
Yes.
it's a problem.
That's no longer
Or
work.
if your significant other is uncomfortable with certain exchanges, like some women are like, bringing food and bringing
Right.
gifts, and it just depends
Let me-
on your relationship.
Remember the question? Let's say your husband, y'all at home, you know what I'm saying? You done cooked this meal and shit, right? You see him, preparing everybody lunch for tomorrow, but it's some more Tupperware there, right?
Some Tupperware that's not ours?
No, it's yours. It's
an
yours.
additional
Yeah, it's yours.
Okay.
And he divide the food up. He got this extra one though. Will you allow your significant other to take a woman, his work friend, because you know about her? He talk about her, because he spend more time with her than he did with you actually, but because they work together. I ain't saying nothing
right,
else.
not quality.
But will you allow him to take her a plate?
Do I know her?
I mean, you know of her because he's talked about her.
No, if I don't know her personally, we're not doing that. But if I be like, oh, Brenda wanted to try my gumbo, send Brenda a plate.
Let's say she's married.
Yeah,
That don't mean nothing.
Our food doesn't leave the
Somebody
house
else married.
for anyone else.
Absolutely not.
We're not doing that.
what you mean?
Nuh-uh. You giving your dinner up for tomorrow.
What's the difference in him eating out her plate?
No, what?
She might eat out his plate.
What you mean? Just don't let me find out
Yeah,
about it.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I ain't never been in that. I ain't never been that deep. We eat lunch together, but not no.
She can't eat out your plate.
Nah.
So what about you guys? If your girl was making, plates and she took dinner that she cooked every day to one of
Quan
her
at the workhouse.
For who?
Quan.
Yeah,
Who fuck is Quan?
At the workhouse.
Oh, I thought you were saying some shit. I was like, what? Let me explain something.
Would
to
you be okay with
Let me
that?
explain something to you.
Hell nah.
This how I see it. Either she take the plate or she might buy us lunch. I don't know what their relationship is. I gotta trust her to tell me the truth. That shit don't bother me like that. Now, if this nigga get plate bigger than mine, like I'm like, wait a minute, this nigga got
Okay,
the
so
big
now
piece
you
the
split
steak and I got the chicken. Hold on, nigga, and I was on the grill.
But
You know what I'm saying?
every day she cooks.
Every
for
day,
you,
okay.
she
Every day,
has
I'm
a
not
plate for
okay.
him.
But let's say I make a special meal. She make a special meal, whatever. Because if she tell you, hold on, let me tell you.
I get you.
If she tell you this for a coworker, are you gonna question who the coworker is, or you just gonna say okay?
All right, yeah, okay, I figure.
How you know you're getting the truth?
I'm not gonna question.
She might, oh, girl, this for Latasha.
And to go even
Latasha
deeper,
got a dick. Like,
and to go even deeper, a lot of times with those people, everybody have problems. You know what I mean? So it could be a situation where,
for real.
hey, they house just burned down, boom, boom,
your
whatever,
husband-
whatever. Or she just split with such and such.
your husband, your work wife, whatever.
You know.
They the counselors of your relationship.
Exactly.
You don't
So
even
They
realize.
be the ones to be creeping in when you
Oh, yeah, I
when things
mean,
ain't
yeah,
going
that's
right.
real
You
though.
having a
Like,
bad day?
yeah.
Oh, I
Like, tell me
bet
what
you
happened,
was
and
gumbo.
and I'm telling you, once the other person feel comfortable, it's over.
So like I was saying,
I'm fucking up all house. I'm fucking up all kind of households today.
But like I said, it's what your spouse is comfortable with.
Right.
If it, he
Right.
might be like, oh, take John
Like-
a meal every day. I don't care.
Like, will you allow your girl to go out with a coworker if it's a man? If you know him and all that old bullshit she said?
if I know him,
Yeah.
yeah. Nah, I had to think about the dynamics.
Like
if
you said,
I
you know him.
and he cool, it is
Right.
what it is.
What make him
then
cool?
yeah.
Because, y'all talk sports?
Nah, not even that. Like I just got to fill him out. Like if it depends on how she presents him to me.
Right.
So if she just say, "Hey, yeah, this one of my coworkers,"
Right.
and I don't hear nothing else about it, and we might meet at a barbecue or something. Nah, you ain't doing that. Now, if it's somebody I talk to her, she say, "Hey, well, Rick did this, and
Right.
him and this and this and this," and I hear him on a consistent basis,
Right.
and
I mean, nigga, she love it. Go ahead, bro.
it could be whatever.
Yeah.
I'm more of those people that I like to fall back
Right.
and let
And see
it
what
come
happens.
to
Right,
me,
right.
as opposed to adding that extra stress on myself that
Right.
might not even be nothing. So if you go out and then in that, I want that same energy.
Girl, get dressed. I got Jill Scott tickets.
Nah. Nope. Nah. We ain't
She can't
doing
go-
that.
What you
nah,
mean?
That's
He got-
special
he
occasion.
got
Like if
extra
y'all
tickets.
just going out for
That's
somebody's
her homegirl.
birthday party, nah. Not no special tickets like that.
What if she say, well, of course, if he gay, she can go all day. Hey, go ahead, have fun. Y'all need some money?
It's the same thing.
He got to be flaming, though, for me.
I was about to say,
He can't be.
Yeah.
He can't be no regular.
He got to come in here with some
He got-
heels on.
Right.
Like, oh, okay, I see
Right.
you, bro. I see you. Yeah, he come in dressing. Yeah.
All right, y'all girls, have a good night.
Right. You know what I'm saying? When he be like,
ladies,
when he do that
say,
shit, like, all
watch
right,
your
bro, you
drinks,
doing too
ladies.
much.
Yeah.
Go on, get out of here.
Yeah.
Okay.
But,
I just wonder.
Yeah. Nah, I'm one of them laid back. Like, do what you do, because if something is happening, it's gonna come to me. And at that point, that's when I make the decision. And I'm a Taurus.
When she's sick.
Me too.
When she in the
When
bed.
I'm Taurus,
What that mean?
that means when I decide, make my
It's done,
decision,
it's
it's pretty
done.
much done.
You a
I
Taurus?
might hang around for a little while, but in my mind and
Y'all
my
the
heart,
whiniest
I'm
motherfuckers I ever met on this earth.
yeah. So I don't like to stress myself over stuff I don't know about. I need concrete evidence.
Right,
So
right. So she can go.
Do your thing.
What if it's something about him that reminds him of yourself? If you be like,
But then I'm be asking why you want to hang out with this dude all the time.
because you know you got the times that
I don't
you know
like to hang
he.
out anyway, so.
There you go. There you go. She want to go eat here. You don't want to go. That's okay. I'm gonna call Robert. Robert going.
And see, I'm setting myself up for failure then. I ain't stupid now. Even though I want to, hey, she want to, all right, come on, honey.
Is Brian still
Damn.
Is Brian still here?
Damn, honey, let's go.
If Brian
Where
here,
he at?
Brian, what's going on, dog?
Don't ask Brian.
Can she go?
I know he in there, man. Oh, man.
Yo, let's get out of here,
Yeah,
man.
we got to roll, man.
So all you people that need counseling, you know, to get your shit together before you get passed on to somebody else to find your significant other, boom, we brought her to you.
Donna_kid at Instagram. You can find me there.
You can say it in the mic, though. You ain't say it to me.
Donna, DONNA_kid. That's KYDD. You can find me there. My website, everything you need is there. So just go to my Instagram.
You got a business. Let them know what it is.
Shannon Christopher Consulting. That's www.shannonChristopherconsulting.com. I can be found under my name on all socials.
She went to private school. I don't care what you say.
You gotta know how to turn it on, turn it off.
That's that code switch.
Hey, y'all know where we gonna be at next Sunday. Crespo, the Afro-Rican, done told y'all he done had y'all hanging on the string for a good year and a half. We gonna be at the Skate Zone tomorrow. Next Sunday, Selma Clock. I suggest y'all be there. Selm with an M.
7.
With an M. Selm. Okay? Y'all be out there, man. We gonna have a good time. We gonna catch some falls. We gonna have some good times.
I don't think I'm gonna roll through.
Come on through there. Come on up
See
through
what's
there.
poppin'.
My daughter calling me, so I'm going to keep this short. Hold on. Hey, baby, I'm recording.
You doing something important?
I'm doing the show right now. Can I call you back?
Oh, well, yeah. Can I just say something real quick?
No, because I don't know what you're going to say, and these people think I'm a good dad. So I'll call you back. Yeah, I'm going to hang up on you. Yo, excuse me for my ignorance. It is what it is, and I ain't tripping, though.
He's rude,
So,
man. They're rude.
y'all just have a good week, and we holler at y'all next week. I'm gone. She might ask me something crazy.
Stop recording.
Whew, that flew by real quick.
Got my soul glow on this.
Yeah,
I'll sanitize for you.
Body Works.
Yeah, I ain't know what you might have said. What's up? See what I'm saying? What you get?
Got it.
Yeah, I learned how to put on headphones today. Hey, I learned how to put on headphones today.
Because I
Remember, I was
got
like, why can't I hear out of this one? A blind moment. I was like, I want to say blind. Might be some blinds out there. I ain't trying to fit nobody.
You still live, honey?
No, we are.
Oh, okay. It's time to start saving. Stop all that spending. Who?
I think I ever hit